Right, so we've finished house shopping. I think I found the house that we're after. I'll show you a couple of pictures, and then you have to guess the price, okay? Unless it says it on the screen, though. Okay, it says it down there. Brilliant. 1.8 million. That was a great game. Really enjoyed it. Great, lads. Right, so this is the house I'm thinking of picking up. It's in Formby, which is about half an hour north of Anfield. So just out of the way. I quite like that. It's not too much of a commute, so that's not too bad. It's an architect-designed house, which surely every house is designed by an architect, but, I don't know this shit. Private and mature landscape and secure setting approached by a floodlit, tree-lined, gated and security controlled private 7-metre access. Everybody wants a 70-metre drive. Look at that. It's got home automation system, controls lighting, blinds, music and audio-visual system in the property, commonly known as remote control. Open plan living space, both 6 bedrooms, ensuite bathrooms with an indoor heated pool. Loving that. Just outside the centre of Formby Village, but within walking distance to the naturally around Formby Pine Woods and Nature Reserve. Let's have a look at it in a bit more detail. Can we see bigger images, please? It looks pretty cool, pretty modern. I don't mind modern, but I think one of the rooms for our office, I think we need to go old school. I think convert one of the sort of big rooms into an old school thing. A bit more experience, a bit more old-fashioned, I think. Because the rest of the house is nice and shiny and clean and all that sort of stuff. But it's a pretty nice look. Let me show you the pool. It's got a waterfall, people. Hot tubby thing. Loving it. That's what it looks like in the dark. That's a couch with an annoying light that you're going to hit your head on a million times. A couch from further away. Hang on. That's a different couch. It's just so big. It's got multiple couches. Who's going to sit in that seat next to the stairs? Well, if you get visitors over, take a seat in the hall, looking at stairs. Have a nice time. You've got some glass. Lovely. Oh, look at that. That is quite cool, actually. The pool is pretty cool. Outside seating area looks like a bit of IKEA special there. That bit from sort of darkness. I think we'll go for it. We've got 6 bedrooms, so I think one of the big rooms we can maybe knock through a couple of rooms and make it into a giant office. Right, now on with the episode. We're using a new formation. That's what's happened. Greetings and salutations, my friends. Welcome to episode 5 of The Journeyman. We're playing Everton today in the League Cup. Got a little bit to catch you up on. Form has been much better, but it's a weird one. Got a few results, but admittedly against bad teams. After the Real Betis result, 2-0, we beat Swansea 3-0 away from home. Hocker, Wouters and Gannon getting the goals. Then we lost to Cardiff. They play better than us, and they're Cardiff. No offence, Welsh people. Racism. Oh. Cardiff, right? Shouldn't lose against them. But then we beat FC Real 3-0 in the second game against them. Theo, Scott Welsh and Velasco with his first of the season. Just a little bit of rotation. We've qualified from the group already, I think, after 3 games, so that's good. And then we beat QPR. And then, so after the Cardiff game, where we got a couple of results, even the 3-0 looks nice. We didn't play it fantastically well. The Chelsea was just a proper FM job, which I do appreciate because as players we get FM'd a lot. So it was nice to get one back on the computer for once. But that looks like a lot of green, but we just weren't playing well. So I'm trying a new formation. I played it against FC Will. We beat them 3-0. We beat QPR 3-1, but we've not had a difficult game with it yet. So this will be trickle. This will be trickle. This will be tricky. The League Cup 4th round against Everton and home to Hull. Not so tricky. Let me show you the tiki-tac tactics. Ba-ba-ba-ba! We're now not using wingers again. We might do. This is basically what happened. No, I needed to change those. Basically, what happened is that I went to I got a bit panicky. I was just basically looking through all my old tactics, right, from since I started, right? Here's all the stuff I've made, all sorts of random shit. We've got the big dick, we've got the midge, we've got, where is it? Where's the, what we got here? We've got the soggy biscuit, the nipple pyramid, famous formation from the stream, the punt and run. And all sorts of wonderful, weird and wonderful. And I think, I'm not entirely sure, but this was a tactic I made while at Karlovo back in the day, back 20 years ago almost. Jesus Christ. And never really used. And I was looking at how we were playing and looking where our strengths lie. And I thought, we've got good central midfielders. They're some of our best players. We've got Emma, who's a superb player, valued at 33 million. Really good player. We've also got our most expensive player in the team, Velasco, valued at £50 million. Superb advanced playmaker. So, obviously, that's why I play him a central midfielder. Actually, yeah, let's make him a playmaker. That would make a little bit more sense, wouldn't it? So we'll adapt this formation as we go. And I thought, these are really good players. Also, we've got the likes. We have got Mark Smith back in the team because nobody wanted him. So he's going to be a decent backup option, play some cup games. He's the old one that's on far too much money. And people say I was blinded by the star rating because my assistant says 2-star. But I like players that can run about, and he literally can't. He's on a Zimmer frame. He's still a good player, obviously, and he'll get a little bit of game time. But I like mobile players in any position, even if it's not the most important. I like physical, mobile players. So this is it, 4-3-3, standard fluid. Instructions are kind of the stuff you'd expect from attacking wing-backs, which is look for overlap, work the ball into the box, because that's always one of my preferred. Play through the middle, because we've got that 3 central midfielder block there. So we're going to keep the ball, shorter passing, play narrow, so it gives those wing-backs a bit more room to manoeuvre. Pretty standard stuff, really. Nothing weird and wonderful. It is quite attacking, and there's no real sort of defensive player, which we might fix at some point. The only sort of issue, what we could do, I'm just thinking on my feet here, is we could play like him as an advance, so he can link up, sort of just, if he's playing up there, linking up the front 3, I think might be a better idea. Trouble is, Welshie is not really suited to anything in this formation whatsoever. He plays best as, we could play him as the box-to-box, I guess. And Emma's the deep line playmaker. Yeah, okay, we can work with that, I think. And also we've got Gannon, our winger, playing as a defensive forward. But actually, if you look at his attributes, he's a very good. He can play there already a little bit, but he's got the pace for it. He's got decent finishing, really good composure. First touch is amazing. So I think he can do a job. And what I'm going to do is see if this formation works. And if it works longer term, and we think we might stick with it, then I'm going to see if he works as a defensive forward, and or as one of the forwards. If he doesn't, then he might be the player we cash in, because we're going to need money next season, because we're doing a proper rebuilding job. So hopefully, I'm hoping he'll do a job there. Defensive forward, we're trying that out as well, because it did work well with our Wolfsburg save. So that's the plan. It's attacking, but we like it. I like it. Got defensive or deep line. We're covering all the bases, really, because I wanted to give Theo game time as well, because he's a very good striker. Admittedly, I probably wouldn't have sold all our strikers if I knew we were going to play 3 of them. But we do have Dylan Wouters, Barker, Mark Smith and Mass that can all do a job up there if need be. So I'm all right with that. So let's play Everton then, shall we? In fact, we don't need to... I want to play the full squad, really. We don't need to win this game. This is the competition we could absolutely bail on, couldn't it? We could Gareth Bale on this competition. I'm going to Gareth Bale on it, I think. We're going to rotate the squad. Silva can get a rest. All man's burger. What are you best at, mate? What are you best at? Oh, he loves a bit of everything. Box to box. His finishing's pretty shippy. Playmaker, not too bad playmaker. Central midfielder. Okay, we've got Allmansberger. We can play as the box-to-box for the time being. Should we give the old man a game? No, I'll bring him on as a sub, as one of the strikers, I think. Should we rest Hocker for this? We could easily rest Hocker for this. I know his name's not pronounced. I've been told in the comments his name's not pronounced Hocker, but I like the sound of it. Right, and we'll play Theo up top. Billard, our backup left back. No, that is our third choice left back. That's fine. Now you're righty. You're a righty, mate. Get on the right. De Jong, you can rest. Then Billard can come in. Georges Mass, I probably need to give some game time to. But this is a weird signing because he's quite an attacking player, but can't shoot from range or close. So that's an interesting prospect. He's just got one of those players with mixed attributes, really. Some nice stuff. First touch. Decision-making's good. It's like he can make the correct decision to shoot. Whether it happens is another matter entirely. Okay, so we've rotated the squad a little bit here. So I'm not expecting wonders, but I still want a decent performance with this formation. I'm like, come on, boy. It is Everton as well. The fans won't like it if we lose. Also, I want to say massive thank you to my... if you don't know what this hat is, then you just, get a grip on yourselves, yeah? Yeah, Mother of Dragons. That's what I'm saying, right? I have totally forgotten who sent this to me. There was no note in the package, but I remember having a conversation with the guy and saying thank you because he told me it was coming, and he said it was meant to be a surprise, and I couldn't remember his name for the life of me because I'm so very old. And I spent literally half an hour going through old comments on YouTube videos and then my Twitter to go through if I tweeted him and then all my DMs on Twitter to see if... And I just couldn't find it for the life of me. So if you were the one that sent me the hat, please let me know again in the comments. I've forgotten. He's a regular as well. I was really pissed off with myself for forgetting. So I apologise. Please tell me your name so I can thank you properly. Thank you. Thank you. All right. Steady on with the roll out there, keeper. There was a man on him. Okay, we are 0-0. I'm okay with this. I don't give a shit about the League Cup. But we're not giving them many chances, which is fine by me. Okay, free kick. Gannon's got a good right peg on him. There it is. Just swished it round him. He Nike'd it round him. Carl Gannon with his third of the season. I think 2 free kicks as well, so that's pretty good. Look at this. Lovely free kick. Boom. He ducked out of the way. Number 6. Who's that chicken shit? Turkan. Ducking out of the way of it. All right, we'll take it. Billard's a bit knackered. I don't think his match sharpness is very good. We'll give him a little bit more time. Yeah, I suppose this is about the supporters, isn't it? If people are wondering where Harry Owen is, he is our coach. I'll show you his improvement after the game. He's still studying coaching courses at the moment because I thought I'd give him a year as a coach just to settle in, and then we'll make him assistant manager next year, I think. It's a pretty even game against a decent Everton side with a rotated team. That signals good things to me overall. All right, Pozinato can't do a throw-in because nobody can in FM17. Theo Fajitas. Lovely. To Emma. Can she ping one? I am going to just call him a woman because her name's Emma. So I'm just going to... She's now a woman. Right. Wooters. It's the double hand up one. Let's go in. Back post. Yeah. Go on. Oh, come on. Set pieces, people. We need to get set pieces. Just in case you're wondering, the board are satisfied with my management, which is usually a given this early on in the season, unless you do really, really bad. And they're gonna score now, aren't they? Oh my God, how have we kept that out? Oh, what a save, Cilia! Okay, scrambles. Ooh. Right, another corner. Oh, cheeky. Brilliant stuff. What a corner. Set piece masters, yeah? Okay, Schoenberger to Rushton. Back to Schoenberger. Lovely flick onto Turkan. Back post, people. Back post. Anyone back post? Fancy defending that area? No. All right, then. I don't want extra time. Everton, score again. If we're going to lose, just can we happen now? I haven't got the squad size to go extra time. Look at these two defenders. We're going to run in the exact same position, lads. That would be a really clever idea. We'll run together. We'll hold hands as we defend. Right. Matsumoto. Jesus, 30%. That's almost dead. See, Konate's just an out-and-out winger. Wooters has not played well. We'll go for a bit of Richard Barker. I'm not sure how much. I need to sort of... that's the injury we just replaced. I need to sort of work out roughly a tactic, like a basic shape, by January, because then I can start the rebuild early. I can maybe palm off a couple of players, all that good stuff. Right. Welcome to the pit. I forgot to put him on the bench. I was going to bring the old man on. I forgot to put him on the bench. Okay. No extra time, please. Come on, Everton. Let's go attacking, because usually if I go attacking, somebody's going to score either way, aren't they? Let's just watch this highlight first. Allmansberger, good header away. Theo to Gannon. Go on. Lovely ball inside. Emma. Lovely threaded through ball to Theo. Theo! Yes, Theo! Get in there! Theo for heaters with his 5th of the season. 10 minutes left. Beautiful stuff. Good breakaway goal. And was instrumental. She's getting a nice bit of space in that central role, because hopefully we sort of outnumber them. Let's go counter-attacking with a cheeky, calm concentrate. Eventually, when the changes, hello, cancel, pending check. Okay. It's sat on cancel pending changes for the last 15 minutes of the game, but that's fine. 2-1 victory over the dirty Blue Noses. We'll say very well done. The fans will love me for that. Come on, fans. Let's have a look at social. Let's have a look at the social tab. I just realised the other day, I made that video about the Dear Sports Interactive video. I reckon what happened is Sega, who owns Sports Interactive, went to Football Manager and said, look, you really need to work on your social media aspect of the game, because you're not getting involved. You're not selling enough copies. You should get involved in streamers and YouTube. But what they mistook it and thought social media in the game, and therefore this is why the social media exists. The social feed exists. Wires crossed. Better communication. Right. I haven't received any official feedback from Sports Interactive for that video, but I did receive a message from Football Manager today. I don't think it's private, so I'll tell you what it was. Because you might be interested to know. There was nothing private in there, but I think it's a good little tidbit here. So it says, "Hi mate," bit familiar for Football Manager, just to start a direct message with "Hi mate." I prefer sir or madam. Hope you're well. We're launching something in the near future. And then in brackets, that we can't tell you about just yet. Oh, cheeky. And wanted to get you involved by sending over a little gift. While we can't reveal exactly what it is, we're sending. Just let us know your T-shirt size and home address. Right? If you're interested, then you'll soon find out. If you've not already guessed. Well, it says here if you've not already guessed. I'm assuming it's a T-shirt. Because you just said, can I know your T-shirt size? I don't think it's too Sherlock Holmes of me to suggest that it might be a T-shirt. But it's interesting because I don't think it's anything FM18 related. This is a bit early. Unless they think that, they're going to send it out in 3 months' time. So I'll let you know, unless they, make me sign an NDA. But I'll let you know what comes of it. It might just be a cool T-shirt to wear on a channel. Which is, that's a good start. I'll take it. Gannon, you were good with your passing. Yes, good. Okay, right, on to the Hull game. So here is the mighty Harry Owen. He's actually a decent coach, which is surprising, let's just say. He's still studying for his A licence at the moment, but he's almost 3-star reputation. That's not bad. Good fitness and attacking. He's going to make an okay assistant manager, but he's going to get better. 10-11-11 for your sort of big things. He's a pretty decent coach. Quite surprising, really. No, it's not. It's Harry Owen. Why is it surprising? Of course it's Harry Owen. In fact, those are probably wrong. It's probably 111, but the game doesn't show 3 figures. So, we'll go with that. There was something I was going to talk to you about, but then it's gone out my head. Let me pick the team. We're going to go for sort of full strength back to the Premier League. We need to pick up wins, so let's make sure we do that. What was I going to say? Must have been hugely important. Right. Buggerin was getting a bit of a rest for a few games because he was tired, so I'm giving him a rest. Welsh for Allmansberger. I want to give some more games to this kid because he looks like a very good talent. Demetrius Varsamas, who's better as an advanced playmaker. Okay, so you're filling in the role of our best player. Okay, we'll give you some sub time then, maybe. We don't really need Konate on the bench because we don't play a right winger. He's going to get upset sooner or later. Looking at the finances, it's not looking that good. We're minus £10 million in debt already. It's going down quite quickly, even though I've reduced a wage budget by £500,000 a week or something stupid. So, but my projection says by the end of the season we'll have £72 million. I don't know how either. We've got any loan? Yeah, we've got a bank loan here. Only a little bit of bank loan left. That's nice. That's nice. Right, here's the league table as it stands. We've got one game in hand. If we win that, we're up to 6, and it's all looking rosy. If we lose it, we're not going to lose it. I almost forgot to put the main man himself, the Hockster, Big Hock McHockerface. Watch the box. Velasco's the advanced playmaker. Deep line playmakers. Emma. Yep, we're good to go. We are good to go. We need to get a good victory here, people. Hull aren't a good team. Mark Smith, you are lucky number 35. Congratulations, sir. Right, the world-class striker scored 7 goals in 11 games this season. He's doing what he does best. Okay, we're big favourites. They're 10-1. That's quite remarkably bad. Right. Okay. Don't let them down. Okay. Morale's good. We'll just leave it at that. Leave it at that. Shake of the hands. Yeah, hopefully. So I'm moving into the new house tomorrow. Designed by an architect, so you know. And I'll get Harry Owen's, the McOwen building contractors to be working on our new office space. So I'll have a chat to him. We might knock out a couple of the bedrooms. Maybe I'll just build something in the grounds. Right, Theo, fire it across. Oh, he dinks it up in the air. Hocker's there. Welsh heads it down. Gannon, back to Welsh. Welshie with a goal. Get in there, son. 3rd goal of the season for Scotty Welsh. Whee. A big part of my rebuild is going to be UK-based. I say UK-based rather than English-based because the English team isn't actually that good. I think they're ranked 10th in the world, but looking at the players, there's only a couple of really star players in there. So I'm going to try and get UK-based, not all of the players, but I will try. We need some more homegrown talent for a start. That's going to be massively important. But okay, playing well, only 52% possession, 86% pass completion, which is a massive improvement on the last episode. But no good chances yet. That's the only worry. We've got to throw him, though. De Jong, can he throw it to his teammate? He has, which is a big thing in itself. De Jong plays it across to Emma, knocks it to Velasco, to Welshie. What's he going to do? Back to Emma, just probing. Emma, Welshie, Gannon, Matsumoto, cheeky back heel. Theo, tight angle. Probably should have just cut it back there, I think, Theo. Nice build-up, though. That was a clear-cut chance, I think that counted as. I wouldn't have said that, but okay. Okay, we've got an instant replay. Oh, my God, it is an instant replay. Oh, no. Okay, 2-0. Not going to celebrate that. It feels a bit rude. So Welsh just knocks it across. Bad deflection, and it just wrong foots the keeper. He's kind of in a weird position and too far out of his goal, but okay. We'll take that. Look, the league table's not looking so bad now. Look, 7th position. No. Oppa. You don't say stuff like that. Always say something. keep it going. I'm going to bring on Mark Smith, the old man. He's lacking a little bit of pace up front. But we'll see how he gets on. Just with his Zimmer frame. Come on, man. Come on. Can he last 45 minutes? That's the question. Hocker. Smith. Okay. He didn't get fouled. He just fell over because of old age. I do that now. Right, Gannon with a free kick, I'm assuming. No, it's Welsh has taken up the mantle. Oh! That save. That was a hell of a save. What a save that was. Hit like a rocket as well. Okay, one arm up. What's that mean? Near post. Okay. He's got it back, though. Dinks it. Better ball in. It's dangerous. We're looking okay at the set pieces. We've scored like one or two. We've scored a couple of direct free kicks and one corner, I think. So I'm sure the board will be happy in that regard. We're playing all right, though. Right. Free goal kick. No, it's a corner. It's a corner. Hocker. It's one-on-one. Hocker. Look at his little legs go. Go on, Hockster. Where you going, mate? Oh, he's cut back inside. Hocker. Oh, just a little bit wide. Wants to go the other way, mate. Could have taken another touch around the keeper. They don't do that in this game, do they? One-on-ones, they don't take a touch around the goalkeeper. Gammon picks it up. Gannon, deflected. Scramble it away. Hull are desperate here at the moment. Half an hour left. We'll bring on the youngster, I think, shortly. That's poor, but Matsumoto wins it back. Velasco, Emma. Back to Velasco. Welsh. Sprays it out. Lovely ball to De Jong. Gone. Only 2 to beat. Oh, that's just a poor cross, that is. With 3 strikers, you'd expect one of them to be running near post, but okay. Right, bugger me. Dinks a ball out. That's just scary bad, but we've managed to win it. Gannon. Lovely ball back into Welsh. Volleyed into Hocker. Threaded through ball. Theo's there. Theo pokes it home, and it's 3-0. We'll go for an instant sub. Vasmodus for Velasco. And a bit of all-man's burger action. Get the 2 yellow cards off. Oh, it's Mark Smith! It was Mark Smith! See, I told you he was brilliant. I said all along he was worth every penny of the 185 grand. I don't know why I thought it was Theo. I just can't read. I'd subbed Theo off ages ago. It's good that I'm paying attention, though, isn't it? You know. Always on the ball, yeah? See, this has been a really good, a solid performance. Look, attacking front, you expect it. Attacking fullbacks, 3 strikers, you expect some goal action. But I think defensively is the good thing about this. All-man's burger. Lovely ball out to De Jong, the right back. Can he poke it home? He's scrambled away again. But we've looked pretty solid defensively as well, which is... We've looked pretty solid defensively. Yes, bugger me. It scrambles it away. Should be able to just see this one out. Jidnasek with the goal kick. Right. Smalley. What's he got? What magic has he got in that right boot? He's done really well, actually, to be fair. Santini. O'Sullivan. Not Ronnie. Back to Santini. Selfish, mate. Selfish. They not had a shot on target. Come on. Oh, come on. One clean sheet here, people. Let's get a clean sheet. Oh, this is looking dangerous. Oh, he's hit the post. Settle down. It's not on target, was it? Because it hit the post. That is not the goal, is it? Well, okay, it literally is the goal, but it's not. You know what I mean. Right, should... Oh. Vasamis, the youngster. Short one to Allmansberger. To De Jong. Plays it across to Emma. Through ball to Gannon. I like it. I like the idea, boys. And girls. Sorry, Emma. Right. We got time. Just hoof it. Go on. No, this looks like we're going to play it around. Keep the possession. Good tackle from Ronnie O'Sullivan. Charmander through to Santini. Just making all sorts. To Chris Smalley. Oh, fun you can have with names. I've got to say, I'm not a fan of my assistant manager keeping on saying that nothing needs to be said. If you keep that up, mate, I'll be replacing you earlier with Owen. I'm just saying that now, all right? Okay, we're looking better, people. Vonk. Holland boss, Michael Vonk. Yeah, of course. Why are you even questioning whether you're going to put them in? 80 caps and 86 caps. I think they're probably going to go in the Holland squad. Right. There we go, my friends. I think we're going to push ahead. Like, the group stage, I'll show you the group stage here. We're already qualified. They're all shit. Nobody's won a game apart from me in this league. They've all drawn and lost. That's amazing. They've all lost to me and drawn against each other. That is brilliant. Couldn't go better, really. So I don't think we'll play any more of the Europa League games unless it sort of falls upon. We've got a decent one. We've got Man City, but we've got a decent run. I think we'll come... Oh, that could be cheeky. How good are Tottenham nowadays? Oh. A mid-table side, apparently. 9th, 3 years running. Okay, that's not what I expect. That's probably why we got off the job, wasn't it, really? Oh, Tottenham Arsenal. We're going to London. We're going to London for the next episode. So I'm going to play a bunch of games now. We're going to go to London for the next episode. Hopefully, it could be a new tactic if this doesn't work longer term. If not, when we come back, we'll talk about the tactic working and what players we're going to replace. Thank you very much for watching, guys. If you enjoyed this episode, please do leave a like. It really helps me out. Subscribe if you're new. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.